Let me introduce you my clone Mike.
Mike,
Sorry.
my digital clone Mike will guide you your travel. I hope you like him.
Please follow me into nanophotometer. As you know, certain types of atoms, like tungsten, emit photons when they excited. Since it is the easiest way, we use electricity to excite them. Let's zoom out a little bit. Now we are on the surface of our nanophotometer's lamp. Let's say it produces 10 photons using 10 unit energy. In our situation, probably microamperes. The photons are reflected by the mirror on the opposite side and come back and absorbed by detector. The detectors are generally our light-dependent resistances, LDR. When they've got photons, their conductivity changes. And let us to measure how many photons are there. And let's say our 10 photons changed the resistance of the LDR, and let us measure a value 10 as microvolt or microampere. If we had distilled water on the surface of the lamp, because there was no particule to absorb photons, we would probably measure nearly the same amount. However, if we had particles in our liquid, some of our photons would be absorbed by them and we would get a decreased measured value like 6. On the other hand, because the measured value and particle amount is inversely proportional, we would get our final result by multiplying measured value with calculated standard, like we do with calculating percentage inhibition value for some of our tests. As it is known, antigens, in this case virus itself, and antibodies create agglutination when they mixed. Considering three-dimensional interactions, presumably there are three possibilities. By building a fence, horizontal bindings can increase the absorbed photon number and pretend as if there was more particles in liquid and yields increased measured value. Vertical bindings can aggregate antibodies and viruses together and pretend as if there was less particles in liquid and yields decreased measured value. Nothing measurable happens because globulins constitutes only part of total blood proteins. And nearly half of them are gamma globulins, and 10% of immunoglobulins are specific antibodies. There will be other proteins interacting with the result.
Even though unknown molecular interactions increase the risk of failure, because Nano Aglutination technique promises a lot in terms of speed and practicality, and also it is very easy to try, mixing different dilutions of serum and concentrated purified virus using chessboard technique, I still have faith to success of this raw idea, which is still open for any modifications. Thank you for your patience.